Hey guys, this is Deborah, back with another video for you. I was actually recording this video and I suddenly realised that I didn't have the camera on. Didn't have the record button pressed. So what I've done is I've laid down a background and I created this mannequin shape and I just freehand drew it, and I've got the positive and the negative there. And I also have these previously done pieces of card where I've done this gel press technique on them, and I want to just freehand the shape of a mannequin again onto these pieces of card. And you could probably find a template somewhere for them, but you know, I mean, it's just a basic sort of hourglass type figure, and I thought to put them over the top on the page. So these are the things that I produced before, and I shall put a link to the video where I did these different techniques so that you can have a look at that if you want to. But I've got a couple of them that I quite like. So this one here reflects the same circle background that I've got here. So I probably just, yeah, I think I'll just use this as a bit of a template. Okay. I might cut this one a bit smaller, and I also might cut like a round edge on the bottom of this one. If you can't freehand this, then you can just go and, you know, look in a magazine or something, draw a figure. You know, I can't find my pencil, that's why I'm freehanding it really. I was looking for my pencil before and I've no idea what's happened to my pencil. I mean, I've only got about 30,000 of them. But, look, I figure that's close enough. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And then I could lay those down on top of one another. Got that green one, put that over there. Just trying to find another piece that I made with a cool background on it. That one's actually got the mannequins on it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll use that one. But you can see the shape of the mannequin there. See, basically that's what you're doing, is a mannequin shape. I'm not sure if this one, yeah, maybe this one would be quite nice. So coming around the shoulders, cutting up for a neck, giving her some neck, and coming back around for the shoulders again, and then trimming it down to a waist. It's about even on the other side, and then out for the hips. She's a hippie girl, this mannequin. You can have slimmer hips if you want to. Do whatever you like. And then cut the stovepipe neck off, because we don't, I mean, she might have a really long neck, but this one's got a shorter neck. I don't want to cover up too much of that background, so I'm going to trim this girl. She's also a little bit off center. I guess that's the beauty, that you can just cut them down to wherever you want them. I might make her a bit thinner. She was pretty hippie. So she's very long and skinny, but I quite like her. She's got little personalities, at least that's what I think. Kind of got these little personalities. And then put this one over here. Oh look, I've lined the, I didn't mean to, but I've actually lined those circles up. That's pretty cool. And of course I'm going to have to cut her off, which I will do afterwards. I'll just trim her off the page, because I quite like that I've managed to line up these circles here. I'm not sure that I need another one. And 3's, you know, always a good number, you know. Go with sort of an even number. Put some glue down. crazy with the glue then. At least she'll slide around so I can get her into that same place. Let's put a bit less glue on. My scissors and chop the edge of this off so she lines up with the page. Just laying down a bit of glue, and I'm going to put down some tissue on here. Really liking the effects that tissue paper gives on my mixed media. I'm getting ready for an all weekend 2-day workshop with a very well-known Australian mixed media artist, and doing stuff on canvas. I'll have to get all my supplies together tomorrow because I think it's going to be a pretty wow weekend of immersion in art and mixed media. I quite like my mixed media very much. And now I'm just going to do some doodling, I think. I haven't done any doodling much before. I think I do need a dry page to doodle on, so let me just dry it. I think doodling is quite therapeutic. It's quite, you know, nice just to doodle away. Don't be afraid to turn your book either. You don't have to always have your book in the same position. I think you'll get some more interesting effects if you actually turn your book a little bit. Just a little bit wet still, so I'm just going to leave that bit until it dries off a little bit. I've dried it with the heat gun, but it's still a little bit wet. And all I'm really doing is I'm just sort of mimicking the shape that I've drawn, that I'm sort of drawing the shape of the mannequin out, you know, about ½ an inch, maybe 2/3 of an inch. And that's really all I'm doing. And then I'm just doing some doodling in the middle of it. And look, I've just gone on the line there, but I'm not worried about that. It doesn't bother me. Putting some random squiggles in this one. Try not to journal on your wet stuff because I think it'll break your journaling pen. So I probably should stop for a while that dries. So I'll just finish this bit and then I can come back and finish it all off. I'll probably put some more stuff on there yet. I certainly need to put some sort of a saying on it. I do have something in mind. And yeah, I'll show it to you when I'm finished it.